park ranger service has got in the Callan and Fishwick area?
Well, we have two park areas in the Fishwick areas. Ribbleton Park, which is situated between Fishwick and St Matthews, quite an old park, been there many years, known locally as Waverley Park, although it does appear on the older maps as Ribbleton. It's part of a bigger estate. And then this site, which is Fishwick Bottoms, which is a rather new development. This is built on land that Preston Council owned. It's pretty much the banks and floodplains of the River Ribble. But it was land that the council owned that wasn't utilised in any way, unsuitable for building houses or industrial development, which is probably good for the community. But as a recreation area, there was no formal access, and it was just left abandoned. So a number of years ago, Preston Council went into partnership with Lancashire County Council, a team called Remade, who work all over the northwest and bring in funding to bring former industrial sites and abandoned sites into use. So this site was selected, as I say, because there was a lot of land here that didn't have any access and wasn't managed at all. And Remade brought in a lot of funding. I'm employed by Preston City Council as a park ranger, with funding from Remade to pay for my post, but also to pay for a lot of the maintenance work that goes on.
Remade, the whole kind of programme is about bringing sites back into beneficial use, particularly open space use.
Is it just maintained as a park?
It's just maintained as a park. Currently doesn't have a park range, which has previously been a Green Flag award-winning park. Green Flag is an initiative run formerly by the Civic Trust, but now a partnership with Keeper It Tidy and BTC and other partners. We do try to form these friends groups. Here at Fishwick we had about half a dozen meetings last year. The Parks Department do an annual events programme, and obviously I'm very passionate about the Fishwick site, and so although it's a fairly new site and it's still developing, there are certainly as many events go on at Fishwick as there are in the other much older established park.
How much have you had interactions and communications with the local residents about, you know, it's really towards regenerating the area, about what they would like? Can you just tell me a bit about how that's worked?
Yeah, I mean, with Remade, we work very closely with Preston City Council in all the kind of consultations that we've done with the community and with Unity FM as well, and the Callan Kids Club. We've done quite a lot of consultation with them, and they're heavily involved with the stakeholder group, and along with the Lancashire Wildlife Trust as well. There are a number of sites across Lancashire that Remade are dealing with, but you're obviously interested in the Fishwick site. So we've currently reclaimed 2 sites, just at the point of finishing the 3rd phase.
How much have you had interactions and communications with the local residents about, you know, it's really towards regenerating the area, about what they would like? Can you just tell me a bit about how that's worked out?
Yeah, I mean, with Remade, we work very closely with Preston City Council in all the kind of consultations that we've done with the community and with Unity FM as well, and the Callan Kids Club. We've done quite a lot of consultation with them, and they're heavily involved with the stakeholder group, and along with the Lancashire Wildlife Trust as well. They're heavily involved with.
So when you say your consultation, just tell me what sort of things were they saying that they wanted, and were they things that you were able to say, well, you know, we can deliver this?
I mean, one of the things that we perhaps have had is we've not had a great kind of input from the community, if you like. It's one of these things where at each stage, the way that Remade works is at each stage we try and go through a consultation process. We do a design, then we go and have a public consultation event where we ask the public to comment on what we've done, what they would like to see. And one of the things that we have found in probably all of the phases really that we've not had the response from the community that we perhaps would have liked. I mean, for example, for the final phase that we're dealing with at the moment, Fishwick 4, we had a consultation event just before Christmas, and we perhaps had a turnout of about 20 people.